guys, it's Karen. Welcome back to my channel. So, filler video. I'm gonna explain where I'm at with the Cardigan. New hair, new me. Also, it's wet. I just got out of the shower. Look how cool. Look, you can it looks real red, but it's actually like hot pink, purple, orange, and red. Here's a picture of it. Let me move out the way. So, move, get out the way. Okay. Also, it's my lunch hour, and real quick, like, I do talk about food sometimes, but a real quick, like, high protein lunch. So the protein packed Lunchables, the ones without the cookies, an apple, I cut it up, and I've been dipping my apple into the ratio 25 gram vanilla of protein, the 25 gram protein. It tastes like cotton candy, to me at least. So this is 37 grams of protein. So soup's easy, right? Not everything has to be like gourmet and hard. And if I were to add like a mozzarella cheese stick, that's an additional 7 to, well, depending upon what brand, 6 to 8 grams of protein. So I'm gonna have to eat a specialized diet. And if you do not have to eat a specialized diet prescribed by your doctor, please keep in mind not everything that you eat has to contain protein. But let's talk about the Cardigan. So it's October 28th. I've got 5 squares left. I was gonna make 1 square yesterday, but yesterday was the day that pets come to visit you on Day of the Dead, and I was just like upset and sad all day. I lost my Chihuahua in January, so I just didn't feel like doing anything, and I didn't. I ate chili dogs and cookies. That is what I did, and it was okay because it's okay to do that every once in a while. But I am going to go ahead, and the first thing I'm going to do is actually finish the turkey hat that I'm working on, a toddler-sized turkey hat. I'll go ahead and post the link to the free pattern below. It just needs the ear flaps, face, and plumage. That's like an hour and a half of work. And then the 5 granny squares. So, do you see what she's doing? So we call that pretty girl paws. Pretty girl paws? Good girl. So I'm going to give myself till mid-November to get the Cardigan 100% complete. If you are new to my channel, first of all, if you're crocheting, what are you crocheting? And secondly, if you're new to my channel, this month was supposed to be the month of Cardigan, and this is what had happened. So in the month of September, I was like, I'm going to try and get on the crochet YouTube bandwagon. So I did a 30-day of granny square challenge that nobody asked me to do, and I made obviously 30 squares. But I also made additional squares and a whole hexagonal cardigan that ended up not working because of the yarn choice, sweetheart. No, because of the yarn choice. So in reality, I actually made 2.5 million granny squares. And so I was originally just going to do another hexagonal in my color palette of choice, but I saw my tattoo artist put out his flash, and I wanted a tattoo. I happen to have known this person for like 20 years, so I knew he would be down for this. We've been friends for a long time, so I reached out and said, hey, you want to exchange services? He agreed. He selected the pattern, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make a card, like a mock-up, to make sure there's nothing wrong with the pattern first, and once that's complete, then I'll go ahead and begin on yours. Anyway, I just feel like I've lost my Crojo. I don't want to look at another granny square for like a week. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to like power through it. I'm going to get this cardigan complete. I know, sweetheart, I know you want the apple, but it's mama's. I'm going to get the cardigan complete, and then I'm going to take 2 weeks off, and I'm going to allow myself to do whatever I want. Make stuff for me. I bought yarn to make beanies to match my hair. I'm that kind of person. But I would like to make a couple slouchy beanies, one for me, one for my boyfriend. Just like a couple of things that I want to do for me, and I haven't been able to do that because I've been focusing on projects. And going along with that, I'm not taking any more commissions until next year. Motzi. This is Mama's apple. It's Mama's. Okay, it's your apple. Spoiled. But starting in December, then I'm going to start on Frank's cardigan. So that's the new timeline. And he's so cool and understanding, and he is an artist, and he doesn't have, well, I'm sure he has strict like timelines on some things, but he basically can beat to his own drum. And like, what a life. Like I'm envious. It makes me want to go back to school for illustration, honestly. So with that being said, that's pretty much all I have. I wanted to show off my roommate's progress with relearning how to crochet. So she crocheted as a teenager for a summer back in the early aughts. And I was like, we should do another Granny Square challenge together. Let's do the 24 days of like leading up to like an advent calendar, 24 days of Granny Squares, except for we're going to start on November 30th because 25 by 25, or we want to make an Afghan for the living room, a best friend Afghan, an Afghan of friendship. But so I think this was her first one. And then she learned how to color change. And then she did this one. And she's done a couple of these. I think she's going to use these to make like bookcases. And she actually made a bookcase or a book cover. And I think it's super cute. But this is her first one. Just like a proud mom over here. She's doing so great. I love it. The book inside is Belladonna by Adeline Grace. If you like YA and Gothic novels, this is a series I wish I could reread all over again. It was that good. Like, the last one, I sobbed. 10 out of 10. Recommend. There's nothing, like, no spice like Ice Planet Barbarians or like Credence. It is YA. So like but I loved them. I listened to them while I was working, and I blasted through them so fast. Again, like I wish I could reread them all over again, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this uploaded, and hopefully I have some better content for you guys next week. It's just been kind of a rough go the past couple of weeks. And I'm sure I'll talk about it eventually, but now is not the time. So I love you guys. I'll catch y'all cool cats later.